everybody, it's Julia Swift here with At the Box Office, and today I'm going to be talking about a movie that is coming to theaters all over the country, and that is Borderlands. It's based on a video game, but you don't have to have played the video game in order to watch it. And it's very sci-fi, quirky, funny, amazing cast. Kevin Hart, Cate Blanchett, so many, Jack Black, Jamie Lee Curtis, really amazing cast. And it's directed by Eli Roth, who's done a lot of really successful horror films. And it's really, really horrible. It is one of the worst movies that I have seen in a really long time. The script is, it's like they took pieces of Star Wars. There's like a, you know, when Leia comes out of R2-D2, there's one of those coming out of their little mechanical thing. And even she keeps turning around, afraid someone's coming. And that could be, it could be an homage, or, you know, sometimes it's a parody. It did not feel like an homage or a parody. It just felt like a really poorly done, clunky moment in the film. And there were so many moments like that where it was like pieces were taken from other films, but it definitely wasn't a parody. These were not funny moments where they were commenting on those past films. This was as if we were just supposed to not know we'd ever seen this before, or maybe it was supposed to be an homage, but an homage, we're supposed to feel something and be reminded of it, and yet it takes it a different step or a step further, and this was definitely not that. Such a mess. Very violent, but not like funny violent like Deadpool or scary violent, just violent. And so it wasn't scary, but it wasn't particularly funny. And just the directing was so lacking that poor Cate Blanchett, there were moments when, like, we know she's brilliant, but there are moments when she's standing there and she's in a really cool outfit and she's standing there and she just looks so awkward, as if the director said, turn your leg further here, now look over there. If you can make Cate Blanchett look awkward, that's some pretty amazing stuff. And if you can make Jamie Lee Curtis look like she's overacting, that's pretty amazing too, because these are two really wonderful, amazing actors. And then poor Kevin Hart, he just comes in out of nowhere, then disappears, and then comes back in, and there isn't much of a storyline anyway, but the little tiny storyline there is, he just sort of randomly comes in and out of, and it's just, I felt so bad for these actors. I felt like they didn't really know what they were getting into until they were there, perhaps, or, I mean, it must have been so fascinating to be in the room when the actors saw this for the first time, because I don't think they could have known what an utter and complete mess it was, and how the director really did not take care of how they appeared on screen. So, woo, really, really a total mess of a film. And I hope maybe one thing it will do is make these fabulous actors read the scripts a little more, or talk to the director about what they want, because not quite sure what went 100% wrong here. Honestly, it feels like it's Eli Roth who wrote and directed it and has always done horror, and this is definitely not horror, and maybe he was just very uncomfortable being out of the element that he's always been in. Some people can do that so easily, they can switch to all different kind of films, but Eli Roth did not do that successfully this time. So next week, I'm gonna have some amazing streaming shows that are coming and some films. So hopefully some really great stuff to tell you about. And I'm sorry this week, it was an absolute mess. But I will see you next week at the box office.